Yo, what's up, YouTube, man? Brembo Kid back with another video. First problem with the 392 yesterday. I was out and about doing a little moving around and shit like that, and cut the car off. So when I came back about a couple hours later, cut it back on, it was smelling like antifreeze. So I was like parked in the little garage or whatever, and you could smell like fucking bees, man. What the fuck is going on today? But yeah, it smelled like antifreeze when I started it up. So I'm like, what the fuck, you know? So I started seeing smoke coming from the hood. So I popped the hood and shit. Coolant spraying everywhere. I'm talking about it sprayed all on my phone. It sprayed like all on my hand. Like shit was just spraying up like in the movies when motherfucker get hit in the neck or something, the shit get to squirting out. That's how the shit was spraying. Like fucked up type shit. So I'm like, what the hell? So it was still coolant left in the container. So I went and got some antifreeze, filled it back up, cut it back on. It's doing the same shit. So yeah, so I made it home. Luckily, got home. The thing like completely empty. Yeah, so as you can see, this shit everywhere, man. Like, my whole clean ass up. Like my shit was spotless. Now look at this shit. Like this well was coming from like under the alternator over here. You know, it was like squirting up and shit. But as you can see, the fucking thing right here is completely empty now. So I had to drive about 30 miles to get back to the crib. But yeah, it's the first issue. I only had the car for like 2.5 weeks. And I ain't even been driving. This is my third time. Well, yesterday was the third time driving a motherfucker. And I noticed like underhead get real hot. So I don't know what the fuck that's about, you know. But I did do some research. It's a common problem. They say it's the water pumps on these that be fucking up. But yeah, it's under warranty. Tow man on the way right now. I'm gonna take it back to the dealership. They gonna fix all of it. That's a good thing, you know. So if you're in the market to get an SRT 392 Scat pack, anything with a 6.4, I even heard the 5.7s have issues too. So just be on the lookout, man. I only got 15,700 miles on this motherfucker, so it ain't even high mileage. You know, it's a 2018, so you know I barely drive it. Whoever had it barely drove it too. So you know, just common issues. You know, little hiccups here and there. But just, you know, have that in mind. If you in the market to get one, this is bound to happen. I'm assuming, cause there's a lot of people talking about the same problems and shit. And the little coolant adapters is plastic, so you might want to change those out. Get like some copper ones if they make them. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try to find out to see if I can get mine switched out too, because this engine get very hot and there's a lot of power for, you know, little plastic pieces and shit, especially dealing with coolant. You know, that shit gets really hot. And you know, this is a performance vehicle, so it need performance parts and shit like that. So yeah, you might want to, you know, upgrade your shit, man, if you're gonna get one, or if you already got one and you haven't did it already. I just highly recommend it, cause this shit could have went left real quick, you know. But luckily I was in the position I was where I caught it where I did, and I wasn't too far away from the house, and you know, I got back safely. Engine ain't locked up, none of that type of shit. So yeah, tow man here, man, to come get it. to the dealership.